Peter was a favourite for enthusiast specials. Blue Peter was one of a pair of peppercorn A2s which survived at Dundee shed until late 1966, outlasting the A4s by 2 or 3 months. 15 of these engines were built between December 1947 and August 1948. The original design had a single chimney, but 60532 was one of 6 to be fitted with Kilchap double blast pipes. A separate exhaust can be seen very clearly as it leaves Stirling for Glasgow Buchanan Street. Withdrawn in December 1966, Blue Peter was the last LNER Pacific in BR service. It was saved for preservation, but was out of action for many years until restored to working order once more in the late 1980s. In this view, the A2 departs from Aberdeen. Far from its home north of the border, Blue Peter worked a rail tour on the southern region on the 14th of August 1966. Here it passes Vauxhall at the start of its run from Waterloo to Exeter. A few veteran 060s were still at work in Scotland in 1966. The J37 was a 1914 North British Railway design. In complete contrast is this BR Standard Britannia Pacific, dating from 1951. 7001 Lord Hercombe departs southwards from Stirling. It's probably working from Perth to Carlisle, where the remaining Britannias were based at Kingmore Shed at this time. Another standard, Class 5460-73149, arrives with a Glasgow to Dundee train. Now a Stania Black 5 at Dundee. The Scottish region included former LMS and LNER territory, and it was a wonderful mix of those companies' locomotives, rolling stock and infrastructure. Proving the point comes an LNER J38. Employed mainly in the Fife and Lothian coalfields, this class of 35 locos was a smaller wheeled version of the standard LNER 060, the J39. Sadly, no example of either class was preserved. Next comes 90444. 733 of these robust WD 280s were purchased from the War Department by the LNER and British Railways after World War II. Finally, another B1 61330 runs through with a ballast train. The first of Edward Thompson's 410 mixed traffic engines of this type appeared at the end of 1942, and the last was completed by British Railways in 1952. 61330 itself was one of the BR-built examples, entering service in June 1948. The later peppercorn K1 260s bore a striking family likeness to the B1s. Towards the end, the surviving engines congregated in the northeastern region. 62024 was allocated to North Blythe. Now Shedmate 62022 frontals past with another train of 21-ton hopper wagons. While the 16-ton mineral wagon was generally used elsewhere for coal traffic, the 21-ton hopper was especially favoured in the northeast of England.